Chapter 1. Life didn't get much better. Eve knocked back her first cup of coffee as she grabbed a shirt out of the closet. She went for thin and sleeveless, as the summer of 2059 was currently choking New York and the rest of the eastern seaboard in a tight, sweaty grip. But hey, she'd rather be hot than cold. Nothing was going to spoil her day. Absolutely nothing. She pulled on the shirt, then, with a quick glance at the door to make certain she was alone, did a fast, hip-shaking boogie to the auto chef for another hit of coffee. A glance at her wrist unit told her she had plenty of time if she wanted breakfast, so what the hell? She programmed it for a couple of blueberry pancakes. She went back to the closet for her boots. She was a tall, lean woman, currently wearing khaki-colored pants and a blue tank. Her hair was short, choppy in style, and brown, with lighter streaks teased out by that mean and brilliant sun. It suited her angular face, with its wide brown eyes and generous mouth. There was a shallow dent in her chin, a feature her husband, Rourke, liked to trace with a fingertip. Despite the heat she'd face when she stepped outside the big, blissfully cool bedroom, outside the big, blissfully cool house, she pulled out a lightweight jacket and tossed it over the weapon harness she had draped over the back of the sofa in the sitting area. Her badge was already in her pocket. Lieutenant Eve Dallas grabbed her coffee and pancakes out of the auto chef, plopped down on the sofa, and prepared to enjoy a luxurious breakfast before clocking in for a day as a murder cop. With a feline psychic sense when food was involved, the fat cat Galahad appeared out of nowhere to leap on the sofa beside her and stare at her plate with his dual-colored eyes. Mine. She forked up pancakes and stared back at the cat. Rourke may be an easy mark, pal, but I'm not. Probably already been fed, too, she added, as she propped her feet on the table and continued to plow through her breakfast. Bet you were down in the kitchen at dawn sidling around Somerset. She leaned down until they were nose to nose. Well, there won't be any of that for 3 beautiful, wonderful, mag-ass weeks. And do you know why? Do you know why? Overcome with joy, she caved and gave the cat a bite of pancake. Because the skinny, tight-ass son of a bitch is going on vacation. Far, far away! She almost sang it, riding on the bliss of knowing Rourke's major domo, her personal nemesis, wouldn't be there to irritate her that night or for many nights to come. I have 21 Somerset-free days ahead of me, and I rejoice. I'm not sure the cat shares your jubilation. Rourke spoke from the doorway, where he was currently leaning on the jamb watching his wife. Sure he does. She scooped up more of the pancakes before Galahad could nose his way onto the plate. He's just playing it cool. I thought you had some interstellar honcho transmission to take care of this morning. Done. He strolled in, and Eve added to her considerable pleasure by watching him move. Smooth, long-legged, graceful in a way that was pure and dangerous male. He could give the cat lessons, she mused. Grinning at him, she decided there wasn't a woman alive who wouldn't be thrilled to have that face next to hers over breakfast. As faces went, it was a masterpiece, carved on one of God's more generous days. Lean, with edgy cheekbones, with a firm, full mouth that could make her own water. All this was framed by a sweep of glossy black hair and highlighted by Celtic blue eyes. The rest of him wasn't bad either, she thought. All long and rangy and tough.